The Vice President rounds up his visit of Baramatu, the home place of ex-militant leader Ekpemopolo, popularly known as Tompolo, by assessing the Maritime University structure. The Minister of Transportation, Rotimi Amechi, had announced the scrapping of the Nigerian Maritime University, which groundbreaking was done by ex-President Goodluck Jonathan in May 2014. The Maritime University is a federal government project sponsored by the Nigerian Maritime and Safety Administration Agency, NIMASA. He takes his tour to Eforo also in Warri, Delta State. This is where the Petroleum Training Institute, PTI, is established. The Vice President seizes the opportunity to have a chat with indigents of the oil-rich community in the conference hall of the Institute. He gives an assurance that the establishment of a maritime university in the Niger Delta is a done deal.
First place, if you look at infrastructure, the rail project, the Lagos-Calabar rail project, which obviously is going to benefit the Niger Delta region, is a priority project. The Chinese and ourselves are working on it on a counterpart funding basis. It's in our 2017 budget. We intend to go ahead full steam with it. The university, the Maritime University, the President had already directed the Ministry of Petroleum to be the points person, the points minister for that university. I was there earlier today to look at the facilities. The bill is at the second stage. The bill is at the second reading. In fact, it's not past the second reading. And we expect that the National Assembly will fast-track the bill for the establishment of the Maritime University. There's no need for us to talk about the Maritime University. It is a done deal. We must do it. There's no question at all.
It's a rare case, and so the people maximize the opportunity. Representatives of the different ethnic groups in the state make presentations full of requests.
We, the Yoruba nation, wish to make the following demands on behalf of our people. 1. Upgrade the Sapele port to the status of an export zone with the capacity to export oil. 2. Request for the appointment of a federal minister of Yoruba origin. 3. All-inclusive peace-building process that will carry along all the ethnic nationalities in the Niger Delta. 4. Reviving the moribund Delta Steel Company, DSC, Obia Alaka, for optimal production so that they can engage our unemployed youth. This demand becomes imperative since your used land are now being sold to private developers by the Army Authority, while the original owners die in penury. Or if you go to begin to maintain patch when the people have not seen anything going on, all the special projects in Niger Delta area, none is being implemented today. East West Road, all are battle. Start to do something. Tell Mr. President that he should appoint the negotiating team no later than immediately. That is the solution.
President Osinbajo is not quiet about the points raised. He assures that the development of the Niger Delta is an inevitable responsibility to the Nigerian people, which will benefit the whole nation.
The issues are, how do we fund all of these various things? How do we fund them? And let me say to you with all sense of responsibility that today we have in the President Commander-in-Chief, an honest man. He's an honest man. He's a man of his word. There are those who may say, I don't like his style, I don't like this or that, but he's a man of his word. I'd rather deal with a man of his word than a man whose style I like. He's a man of his word. He will do exactly what he says that he will do. And every one of the things that he has promised to do, every one of them, he notes daily. For instance, even asking me to come out here to engage is part of the process of ensuring that we're able to carry the Niger Delta along in the economic plan and development of Nigeria.
Chief Edwin Clark, one of the elders of the Niger Delta region, commends the Vice President's visit, noting that it would take more than a visit for the situation in the region to improve.
The visit is no substitute, as I said earlier, for a dialogue. In his speech in Baramatu, even here, he talked about the various points raised by Pan-Niger Delta Forum, which I didn't want to talk about because of no time. He talked about them. So, he said the federal government, the state government, and the stakeholders, that are ourselves and the youths and the women, we must meet to discuss the affairs of this region. No one else can do it. Federal government alone cannot do it. The state government alone cannot do it. We cannot do it alone. So we must all come together. That's the dialogue we are talking about.
Mr. Osinbajo is expected to also visit a number of oil communities across some Niger Delta states. According to a statement from the Office of the Vice President, Professor Osinbajo will be visiting Bayelsa and Rivers states for peace talks.
And I want to say that will be definitely before the second week of February.